everybody, so I want to come in here really quickly and just show you a few of my keto staples that I always have in my kitchen. I know when I did my keto grocery haul, I kind of touched base on this, but this is a little bit more in depth. First of all, I always have Powerade Zero in the house because these have electrolytes, and the blue one is really good. It's sugar-free. So I always have eggs on hand because you never know when you're going to need those. You can boil them up, you can make them as a snack. Many of my recipes call for eggs, and then also you can pickle them and make those too. And I always have heavy whipping cream because a lot of my recipes call for that. And of course butter. I always have butter in the fridge. And then lemon juice. I have lemon juice because a lot of my recipes call for that. Especially those cheesecake fat bombs that I make, they always have that in there. Turkey, and I always have cheese in case I want to make a wrap. And as far as the wraps go, I always have these wraps, and they're actually really good. And these are 5 net carbs per 1 tortilla. I always have cream cheese. I buy this 2-pack at Walmart, and it's pretty affordable because most of my recipes do call for that too. Dijon mustard. I always have chicken broth. A lot of recipes call for that too. I always have stevia. You know, you can use this to bake with, but usually I just use this for recipes that I don't mind the taste of stevia because it does have a little bit of an aftertaste. The better option, if you don't want an aftertaste, would be this Truvia. That I use for baking, and this I use for other stuff. Like I'll put this in my fat bombs, or I'll use it in my coffee. Liquid stevia drops, and I'll put those in my coffee. Started buying these Wisps, and I buy the little guacamole cups that you can dip these in there, and that's really good too. Y'all know, of course, I gotta get Quest cookies. These are really good. If you haven't tried them, they are really, really great. And I always have almond flour. Most of the recipes will call for almond flour, but you'll have a few that call for coconut flour, so I have that in there as well. Olive oil, because you know, you can use that even if you're not eating keto. And then, of course, coconut oil, garlic, baking powder. You'll be using this a lot because you need something to help your breads rise, and this will do it. You don't need much. I always have pork rinds because these, not only can you snack on these, but a lot of recipes calls for breadcrumbs. What you can do is you just, you know, chop these up. You don't need very many. Just chop them up real good, and that can replace your breadcrumbs. I always have Lily's chocolate chips. These are sweetened with stevia. So these are, let's see, they're 9 total carbs, and 4 is fiber, and 3 erythritol. So this is 2 net carbs for 60 chips, which is a lot. So 60 of those little miniature chocolate chips, and these actually taste really good. If you don't like stevia, then you probably might not like these, but to me, I really like them. Sometimes I'll just snack on those if I want chocolate a lot. Now this is not like super strict keto, but y'all know me, I'm not super strict. I try to just, I'm really lazy keto. Y'all know I don't try to track my macros, even though I probably should. But you know, life gets the best of us and we just do what we can. So I like the Skippy's natural peanut butter. It doesn't have a whole lot of carbs. It's 6 total carbs for 2 tablespoons, and it's 2 fiber. So it's going to be 4 net carbs for 2 tablespoons. What I usually do if I want a snack, I just grab a big spoon and get a spoonful of that, and that's my snack. So that's really only 1 tablespoon. 2 net carbs for just that. So that's not bad. I always have an avocado. You know I love avocados. You can pretty much eat this with anything. Sometimes I put it on my wrap. Sometimes I put it with whatever we're eating that night. It's a healthy way to get your fats in. I have a ton of spices in my spice drawer, but I just kind of picked out the few that I use a lot of. I have ranch dressing mix in the packets. I use that a lot. I always have taco seasoning mix. So if I don't feel like mincing my garlic that day, I will just put garlic powder. So that's really simple. Smoked paprika is really good too. You can actually make deviled eggs and put that on that. I always have vanilla in the fridge, vanilla extract. It's the cheesecake fat bombs that I make call for that. Pink Himalayan salt. This has a lot of vitamins and nutrients in it as opposed to just regular table salt. Xanthan gum. I think I got this at Walmart as well. Basically what this does is it helps to thicken any sauces or anything you have. If you need just a way to thicken it, you could do heavy whipping cream, but it may affect the flavor, you know, of whatever dish you're making. So you can do xanthan gum. That's pretty good for that. And last but not least, my favorite spice of all is everything seasoning. What I'll do with this a lot of times is in my wrap, and I put my mayonnaise on it, and then I'll put this on next, and then I'll put cheese and, you know, sandwich meat on there, and I'll have it that way. Or if you have seen my 90-second bread, slice up the bread, put the cream cheese spread, and I'll put this on top, and that's really delicious. I think that's the main things that I have in my pantry, and I hope this helps you to kind of know what kind of things you need in your home so you can stay on keto. And if y'all have any questions, just let me know, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.